And welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Dumb Guys Do Racing podcast on this beautiful Taco Tuesday. We really appreciate you guys joining us on today's episode. The guys are going to talk all things Gran Turismo 7, talking about how they did on the Nations Cup Championship this past weekend, the Manufacturer Series race over the weekend, and then one of our drivers got caught up with one of those well-known dirty drivers, Chalky Mattress, and you all know that name. If you're a GT7 driver, you've most likely come across this driver, Chalky Mattress, a.k.a. Luis Dinzio. Very dirty, very intentional. He is the worst. So kick back, relax, enjoy those tacos on this beautiful Tuesday, and enjoy the podcast. Real quick, if you're a sim racer and you're looking for a new sim rig, check out the affiliate link down below for Extreme Sim Racing. I run an Extreme Sim Racing cockpit for about a year and a half now, and I love it. It's well built. There's no flex. They got great customer service. They got all kinds of products. And right now, if you buy anything through the website, you get a month of iRacing for free. I think it's a month or 3 months. You're going to want to click the link and go check it out because you get some free iRacing to go along with your purchase. And they got Sim Magic gear and all kinds of stuff. So check out the Extreme Sim Racing affiliate link. We'd really appreciate it. Plus, they got some pretty great stuff. Also, if you're thinking about starting your own podcast like we did, check out the affiliate link for Buzzsprout. We chose Buzzsprout because it's easy to use, easy to figure out. And if you're new at this thing, check them out. Check the affiliate link. On your second build cycle, they're going to kick you back $20 in Amazon gift cards. So check it out. We'd really appreciate it. And also at the bottom, there's a support the show link. That'll take you to our PayPal account. If you'd like to donate to the show, we'd really appreciate it. Thank you guys for listening and enjoy the show. Woo! And welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. We are now on episode 4 of the Dumb Guys Do Racing. Hope you're enjoying your Taco Tuesday like always and giving the pod a listen. And with me as always are the boys, Jimbo, Coach Mike, and Todd. How you doing, boys? How you doing?
Good, good. Happy Taco Tuesday.
Woo! It's great.
Yeah.
Sim, racing, some motorsports, automotive news.
Good times.
Hell yeah.
Some good
Yep.
times.
Always.
Always
Wasn't
a
a very
good
good
time
time
eating
either.
tacos and racing.
Lots of racing this weekend. Well, I should say for Mike and I, we had 3 days of racing, but
Yeah. You guys
No.
were busy.
Yep, Nations
Not so
Cup,
much for me, though.
Manufacturer Series. Yep, Todd. Not so much. He was watching, though. He was watching us on the
I was.
YouTubes,
I
on
was
the live
supporting.
streams.
Todd was trying to
Supporting.
get people to lose points too.
Right?
Yeah.
Every stream, do another
Go
one.
again.
Do
You guys
it.
Go
again.
again. Yeah, after
guys are
my little interaction with
dominating.
old Chalky
Everybody had pace.
Mattress, everyone that
Oh,
races
yeah.
in GT7
That was
knows of
BS.
Chalky
Yeah.
Mattress, a.k.a. Louis
I was
Dinzio.
when you were going around on the outside. I'm like, no, Sean, don't do it. Don't.
Yep,
I
I was
know.
like, "What are you
I-
doing?"
Why?
And
For a second, I thought, because
same
the
thing. I'm
the
like,
lap
don't do it. It's a long
before,
race.
I kept it clean with him and didn't ram into him. So I thought he would be like, okay, this guy's going to go the outside.
No.
We're going to let him by. I got
Why would you
optimistic.
ever
and it was,
think that?
I know. It was my fault
why
for
would
thinking
you ever
that.
think that?
I should
Every
have just
turn.
took him out and then drove off.
Waited for him to make a mistake, or that too.
Yep.
T-bone him, spin him out.
Because he's taking out too many people. Too many.
Oh,
He's
that's
Edit-
what he does.
you know-
Everybody. That's the only way he races.
He's
That's
the-
the only
he-
way he
right,
knows how to pass
exactly.
people.
if you play
And nobody passes
GT7, you
him.
know of him. They've come across him
He's
at one
like
point.
Kimi
has multiple
Veloce. He's the
aliases.
same. Yeah, he's the same as he's the Americans version of Kimi Veloce.
Or the former who's
Momos.
the French guy, Momos 91.
Momos, yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Remember those
Although
days?
apparently
Jeez.
Momos
Is
has turned
back?
over a new leaf.
Oh,
Yeah,
Well, it
yeah?
seemed
he's
like
really
he
good.
did. Yeah, but then it seemed like maybe he was kind of going back to
He's like,
ways
it's
a
not as
little
much
bit.
fun being
What?
kind.
Well, he's turned a new leaf, but what happens is people see him and they're like, it's Momo's, and they bang into him and piss him off, and he goes to shit.
He has flashbacks.
Okay,
and
because
goes
it just
back
seemed
into
like a
it.
couple of streams, people are like, "Mom, what the hell are you doing, man?" So, but
Yeah.
all right, yeah. Hopefully he stays clean and
Goddamn
fair,
shocking
and
mattress.
doing the right thing.
You need to send an edited version to Tij.
Yeah, that's what I need
Yes,
to
you do.
So
You most certainly
I'll have
do.
to talk to you about that off the pod then, because I was gonna share it on the Gran Turismos, but should I just cut together a video and then hit them up?
Yes,
kind of thing.
Yeah.
that's what you should do. Yeah, definitely,
Mhm.
definitely. Yeah, Friday night.
Also-
Friday night. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, Mike.
I was gonna say also share the replay as well.
Right.
with
That's what
his
I was
name
gonna do
tag
in
next as
hashtag.
well,
Yeah.
so he can see the clips, and he can go and see the replay, so he can see the whole thing. So you can say, "Oh, you instigated," or just edit it out. So
Right,
you know what I
right.
mean, they need to see it all, kind of thing.
I'll just share the replay
That'll
and
pull-
they can.
Yeah,
dig
you
through
going
it.
wide, letting him go on the opening lap. You let him pass you, and
Right.
yeah, then he does that to you.
Motherfucker.
So, yeah, some people are just like that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So manufacturers
Yeah,
was Friday?
Yep, Friday night was
Mhm.
manufacturers round 6, St. Croix.
Yeah, St. Croix, and it was
Layout C, so the long course.
long straightaways. I did
like
not think that the Porsche was going to perform well.
Mm-hmm.
I came in second in my race.
Nice.
So the Porsche
Nice.
performed really, really well. Mainly, you're making up time in the twisty bits, not as much. I mean, I was 5 miles an hour down on the straightaway, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But
The
on
AMGs and Supras or whatever.
the Supras, like I think you guys are pulling 175 miles an hour.
175.
I was lucky to get to 170.
Shit.
Lucky if I got there. But it was all in the corners. That Porsche is.
Can I ask you a question? Is this group or
Inches.
the C race?
Oh,
Is it
question.
that you guys did St. Croix? Is it a new track for GT7 or was
I
it?
don't think
was
so.
that on GT?
Oh no!
It was on Sport.
Oh, that was on Sport
They
too.
just
Yeah, I
never
don't
really used it
ever-
there.
I don't remember this track at all. Certain
really?
parts, because like when we did the WSR race, there's that certain section
Mm-hmm.
that was in, but like that long straight and into that sharp right hand, like I don't that track. Yeah, like
Yeah,
I
it
don't,
took
We did
me
it-
I don't know
forever to
that
remember.
at all.
We did it last year in it was a weekly race, I believe.
Group 1. I
Group
think we've
1.
done Group 1 and Group 3.
Yeah, I think we
In
have.
sport,
Or
So-
wait, not Group 3.
it looked visually a little differently. That's what throws it off. Like there are a couple tracks I've
yeah, it
noticed that
just didn't.
they visually
Yeah.
changed the environment around, which kind of makes it look different, even though the track's the same. It's just
Right.
the
Add a
trees are
couple more
different. This is
trees.
different.
Okay,
that
all
way.
right. Maybe
So it kind of
that-
throws you off.
Did not remember. Like, oh, that part I know.
It's-
This section I know, but the rest of it.
It's a fun
I'd say
layout.
3/4 of it.
Yeah, how'd
Yeah,
you
it
do,
seemed
Sean?
like it had some good flow.
It does have good. When you get the flow down, yeah, it's fun. I
Dominant
enjoyed
track
it.
for
What'd you
me.
make out?
How'd you do, Sean?
I pulled in a third. Got lucky and
Nice.
pulled in a third. Kept it consistent. No major F ups, and pulled in that third. So I was stoked on that one.
That's great.
For how many
That's
points?
Great.
196, I believe, for my third.
Nice.
So yeah, it was a good one. I think qualified fifth, I believe, fifth or sixth. Was able to pull in, just stayed consistent and stayed in the flow, man.
Up through the field. There
Yeah,
you go.
no major mistakes and just kind of held on. The first race, though, it was a little rough. So my first race was a practice race, and then, that second race really pulled it in. So Yeah, it was a good
job.
one. It was a good one. Mike's.
So far, Team PDX is representing well.
Yeah.
Mike, how'd you do?
I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure I qualified in 4th and I brought home a 5th.
Ooh,
I did
there
make
you
a
go.
mistake or two, but had to battle back a little bit. But yeah,
Yeah, still top 5. That's good.
I got a
Top 5.
100,
Yeah.
150 or something, 150, 60 points, something like that.
Okay.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
that's not
And I think
bad.
Jermaine did pretty well. Dave did well. I think. Didn't he get a...
Yeah.
Jermaine did. Jermaine had
Or did he have a difficulty?
he and I were racing in the same race, and he did.
Didn't he crash twice?
At least once. I don't know about twice. I know he
I
did
think he
once.
crashed twice in
So
that race,
Crash and
unfortunately.
burn.
yeah, I love that racetrack.
Yeah.
I love that racetrack. It's so super technical. Like you gotta hit
Right,
everything
yeah.
right, otherwise it's gonna be slow.
Yep. And you lose
So-
a lot of time, especially coming down that hill to go across that bridge. You mess that little section up, yeah, you're going to be losing quite a bit of time.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Right
That's where I was
there.
making most of my time is that section.
Right,
there,
yeah, I
crossing
love
down
that
into the
section.
back
That's a
straight.
good little downhill, little section. I like it. And I think, God,
Quick.
where did Dave finish? I'm trying to remember.
He did, I think, every slot and did very well on,
Right.
on
I
most
know he
of them.
did like 3rd. I almost want to say he got a victory on one of them.
Yeah, I don't give away victory.
Yeah.
Ooh,
How did
Jimbo disappeared.
Yeah.
Oh,
Heard him.
sorry. I don't give away victories.
Okay. You were like down the hallway. Like throwing a hot dog down the hallway.
Yeah, so I don't give away top 3s. If I hit a top 3 and I'm in the especially if you're in the 2nd or 3rd race, those are always the ones with the highest point counts.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, exactly.
let's see. And then we had Nations Cup.
on Saturday.
I'll
Yeah,
say
that was rough.
S
Saturday.
track, the short track that goes up the hill and then straight down the hill.
And that downhill is hard. Way harder than the other race. Oh my God. Did not practice for that race whatsoever. Hey man, that was a tough one. Didn't seem like
Don't
it'd
worry.
be tough, but it was tough.
He had 6 people telling him what to do all at the same
Right.
time, so he was lucky.
A lot of information. Try to take in as much as possible,
Lot of
but
info to
it
process,
did help
right?
because I got her
He
down
did well.
there for a minute. Yeah, I was doing pretty good until old Chalky Mattress
Yeah.
decided to
Formerly
take me out
known
because
as
I was being
Mizio.
naive, figuring maybe he's going to be a good
He was
man.
going to do the
He's gonna
right
let me
thing.
bu-
Yeah,
right.
let me go around on the outside.
I had the move, had the
No.
speed, had
Not in a
had
lobby of, what, 6
and
or
just-
7 people?
squeezed me to the wall. Yeah,
Don't make good points.
yeah, it was decent points. So I was like, all
It
right,
was.
I'll take it because, yeah,
It was a mix A
everyone
plus A
dropped
lobby.
out. So they
Yeah.
left. As soon as the dude from Germany left the lobby, the race started, and there was 6
was
of us.
on.
So even though he took me out because, like Mike said, I got lucky because if that would have been a full lobby and he did that, I would have been dead last. I really would have been screwed.
Yep.
So
Where'd
But you almost caught him. You
Yeah, at the
beat
end,
you by
I had
like
him.
half a
Yeah,
second or
Had him
whatever.
at the end.
You know, a third of a second, whatever it was.
That son of a bitch.
But yeah.
But the other boys did better than I did. How'd you do, Jimbo?
Oh, I thought we'd go to Mike first
Okay.
because
Yeah. Mikey?
I know. Hey,
Coach
hey,
Mike.
Mike. Hold on before you say anything. It was.
I pretty much shot myself in the foot all Saturday on the Nations, unfortunately. I was extremely fast. I will say that. I know I was.
He
I
was.
had 2 pole qualifications and ended up killing myself. And yeah, it wasn't a pretty sight. I was putting down 50.77 in quali. And yeah, I just couldn't keep it smooth and consistency was the issue, really.
Yeah.
I wasn't consistent, and it bit me multiple times.
Right in
That
the
I
old
was-
behind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was not awesome. But then
No,
came
no,
along
it
my
was-
race, and then that was just like,
On fire!
that
Well,
was
here,
victory.
here, Jimbo. Let's give you a round of applause
Oh,
for that
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
getting podium
you.
at first.
podium.
Podium and a first place. So
Sheesh.
yeah, not gonna try it again after you. I love how Dave's like, oh, you should go again. Why would I do that?
Right.
Why would I ever give up
Yeah.
a podium? Ever, never. That's
Podium.
that is never something you should do. Never something you should do. You get the win, you go, all right, guys, have a great night, and you leave it at that.
Some
Yep.
sim drivers don't think they're like, I'm going every round and I don't care if
Right.
I take wins away from other people or points away. I'm going every time, and too bad,
Some people think the race.
you know.
Some
Yeah,
Yeah,
people
if
just
you
think
do,
that.
if you get a top 5 and or something, you should like, all right, I think that's pretty good, or maybe do
Yeah,
it
well,
twice, but don't do it every round if you're killing
if you're
it.
top 3, stop doing it every round.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. If you're top 3,
know.
do it once and be done. Shit.
And then Todd again did not race.
Again, was not supposed to be. Oh, well, plans
Get
got
that
fucked.
for you.
Yeah,
There it
Put
is.
her in.
Yeah, Friday and Saturday. So, yeah.
Oh, and Jermaine got stuck in the top split lobby.
Oh.
Grove.
How did
yeah.
he
It's
do
the
with that one?
MCA. Dude, he came in what, 10th?
Oh.
Yeah,
And got
shit.
got like 180 points in 10th.
Damn.
Like scream. I mean, and I'm like, dude, do not ever feel bad about that when
No
you're in a
shit.
lobby
Top
that was
lobby.
that loaded.
Yeah,
Dude, it
best
was
of the
stacked.
North America.
Yeah.
When you got the top guys in North America in the lobby with you, yeah.
Yeah,
Be
you don't.
thankful you're in the lobby.
Right?
Realistically.
No shit. Yep, and just
Something
try
Something
to
like that.
stay with
I would be proud to be last place in a lobby
Right.
like that, just because I was in that lobby.
Yep.
Beating a couple people, even better.
Right? Yeah, I'd be stoked. That'd be a
Damn,
good one.
yeah.
Shit.
Then
man.
Mike and I raced today in the Shits and Giggles mini extreme challenge.
Shits and giggles. How'd that go?
Yeah,
Where was that at?
Mike
What
and
track
I
were you
were-
at?
that was at Lago Maggiore
Oh, okay.
for the feature, and then Lago Maggiore West or
West End.
what? Yeah, dude, that is a fun track.
Yeah.
That's a blast. It's a short track that is Banky Boy, and then the final curve on your main track into a tight right hand hairpin. Dude, that's a fun track. And both Mike and I were super fast.
Oh, nice.
And then Jimbo screwed everything up. Hold on.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Jimbo had issues with consistency and wrecking.
Oh.
And then was not paying attention to his fuel.
They'll give you a double of those.
Yeah.
Double
Oh.
whammy here.
Back it
So
up. Double dip.
the first race, I was very fast. Set fastest lap actually in both races. And the first race, I was catching Mike. He qualified first. I qualified second. And came into the little short chute before the last downhill left-hander. Dipped a tire, spun out.
Ooh.
Came back and got myself back up into second place after going down to third. I mean, we were miles ahead of everybody.
Oh, really?
We were miles ahead of
Smoking
everybody.
'em? So that
Mike,
new
no-
setup Mike
hey,
did.
hold on. Coach Mike, amazing setup.
There's a round of
amazing
applause for Coach Mike for the setup
There you
right
go.
there.
Yeah, it was. We're this car in this league is the setup on it is far faster than anybody else.
Yeah.
Smoked
Yeah,
them.
we hit the
It's far faster.
Were they like, what the fuck is what would they do?
I was catching up to Mike again
Yeah.
and had not been watching my fuel. So I had to pit for fuel and lost second place again.
Oh.
Oh,
Came in third. Mike
all right.
came in first
Got
by
the
a
podium.
mile.
1
Good
and
job,
3.
Mike. Good job, Mike. Although
Thank you.
you should have
Thank
seen it. I was catching up and I went from
Well-
28 seconds to 14 seconds behind. That's how fast I was.
Damn.
Well, at the same
14
time, though,
seconds. Wow.
I'll say this, not to say that you weren't fast by any means catching up. I was kind of just in cruise mode, so I
just
didn't
cruising.
crash.
He had the tunes on and he was just cruising, baby.
After Saturday
Joint hanging
night,
out the mouth.
shooting myself in my foot all night, I was not having it. All I was doing was finishing the race in first. I was not pushing it. I was just getting there.
Yep.
Yeah, that was my
You
only
did a
concern.
very good job.
Well, that's a
Very
good end
good
to
job,
Coach Mike's weekend then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good end to the weekend for
Then-
you, so.
One
Then we
three
had
finish,
the
1
second-
3.
Yeah, so I got a pole,
then,
and then the one, then
you
we
guys
had
do
the
a
sprint
sprint?
race.
Then the sprint race, and in practice, I was over a second faster than everybody practicing.
I
What
never
did
got
that
any
come
real
out?
practice.
How
in.
many laps did it take me to get to first place? 4 laps from eighth.
Yeah,
From
and I
eighth,
was
and Mike was right behind me, and we were pulling
yeah.
and went around Big Banky Boy
Uh,
and dipped the tire again and spun out. Ended up dropping down to what, third again.
Yeah.
And held third. So first and third again. Mike just took off and left
Right.
everybody behind.
so double top
Like,
notch
so
podium for Coach Mike.
Good job. Good job.
Yeah.
Mike.
Very
I think it
nice.
was about a 6, almost 7-second lead at the end in the sprint on a 50-second lap kind of thing.
Shit.
Yep. Like, no,
And
we were
on the
dominant.
first race,
Dominated.
I think it was over 20-second lead I had at the end. So yeah, it was. The car is insane. It is so good.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yep. Mike made that car just crazy good. So
Dialed in.
It's funny because it's like everybody else is like complaining and bitching and whining. Oh, my tires! I got no this. Like I can't grip. I can't. And I'm just cruising. It's like, what are you bitching about?
Right. Tune the car, get the tune right. Setup.
Yeah.
And
Dialed in.
I almost
Think
want to
turn.
tell them what we've done or what I've
No.
done, but I don't want to tell them.
Nope.
Not maybe until it's over, and then I'll tell them, okay, do this to the car, and then go drive it for a minute and tell me. And they'll be like, oh my God. Because
Night and day difference.
Yeah. Oh, well, Jim missed the
oh yeah,
race
night and day.
with them at Watkins Glen. He missed the race there. And I was over a second faster than everybody. Like I was pacing and catching the guys on softs in the first stint on mediums kind of thing. Like,
Damn.
yeah.
Hell
But I
yeah.
just kept screwing up that again,
Right.
consistency on that one. But it's like the car is just incredibly fast, and
got the
everybody's like,
setup.
"What the fuck?"
What
Yeah,
happened?
people are like shocked. Like
Hell yeah.
Jim and I just fly by everybody. It's like,
See
see
ya.
ya.
And most of
That's
a
great.
lot of those guys from the UK are
Yeah.
driving that, so they're probably like,
Yeah, and they're
"Goddamn
used to tuning.
Americans."
They're used to tuning too.
Mhm.
And Mike and I are like trying to
I mean,
figure it
plus
out.
it's their car, the Mini.
Yeah, the
I mean,
Mini. Yeah, they should
They're
have
not
that shit
German,
dialed
they're-
in.
They're German.
I
not-
honestly,
or they're British, not
Mini-
German.
yeah,
Yeah, but
Honestly,
yeah, I know you're
both.
driving the BMW version, but the heritage of
I honestly wish we were
Mini
driving the
German.
65. I wish we were
I
driving.
thought you guys
65.
were when the series first started. I thought it was the old one.
Would you be able to
the
get
OG.
those fast enough though to make
You-
it?
Probably
I
not
think
to
it
the.
You
No,
can
I
get those
think
things fast enough.
You give it if you
to-
could do an engine swap in it
Oh yeah.
with the new Mini engine or something. Yeah, you may be able to.
Yeah. I
And
think
those things are so light.
Any tuning races we have in the future, I think I can make a winner for us every time. I kind of figured it out now.
I'm going to have you help me with the GT series that I've joined. The one
Oh.
that that spooky or
Yeah, I think he listens
Spooky.
to the pod.
Junkie Sport has started an endurance GT series.
Hell yeah.
So, and if you are interested, it's going to be on Saturdays. If you're interested, I could put in a word for you.
What's the time? What time of day?
I think it's going to be noon again.
Oh, okay.
So, just let me know. And
Yeah. I'll
Hey,
see
Mike.
This next week, I'm not going to be able to race really at all.
that sucks. Mike, what are this next week's races? Do you know?
This week's is I got them right. It's a little bit actually exciting for one,
Ooh.
but we'll start with the least exciting of sorts. Monza no chicane with any road car with a 450 pp, 130 or 1300 kilogram weight limit.
Okay.
Okay.
That's A.
Yeah, 5 laps at Monza no chicane, 1 fuel, 1 tire, sport soft. The DRSR is actually back off again, so it's a free race.
Okay.
So I might maybe
kinda-
tune up the
that's
car
good.
for us.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, maybe we can get some decent ones there. Who knows?
Body.
Yeah.
Yeah, Daily B is the Trial Mountain Group 4 cars, 5 laps, 1 fuel, 1 tires, like always on the racing mediums this time. But Group 4 is going to be a 4-wheel drive fest probably.
Looks like
Just
Yeah.
like I think last time
Alpha.
it was probably like
Is it the Alpha?
Alpha and GTR probably are the 2 main ones for that
Okay.
one.
okay.
The Rexer Lancer might be okay as well,
Mhm.
kind of, but more likely 4-wheel drive cars. Daily C's the fun one.
Oh wait, what about the
Daytona
Sylvia?
Road Course.
Won't
Oh,
that
yeah.
car be pretty good there, possibly?
I don't think it has a
possibly.
straight line speed.
Yeah, that's where it
it
does
handles
lag.
okay. As well,
It
you never
handles.
know.
Okay.
I like that
All
car.
right. Yeah, me too.
But Daily C is
All
the
right.
fun one. It's going to be Daytona Road Course in the Group 3 cars. Sorry. 10 laps times 9 tires.
Oh,
Oh.
fuck. 10 laps
Time
times
1 fuel.
9?
Yeah, times 1 fuel. Racing hards and mediums both mandatory.
Well, yeah.
And it looks like the Supra.
Yeah, if we can pretend we're
is the
IMSA
car.
drivers.
Supra.
Yes.
There's a chance that if you drive it right, the 4GT, the new one, because the MR changes and improvements, it'll be good.
Yeah.
The
new 4GT at Daytona.
I'm just gonna put it
now
this
that
way:
it handles.
the 4
So
GT,
5.5.
dude, the 4 GT at St. Croix was horrible.
Was it?
Yep, it had no speed through the turns. It was fast down the straightaway, but through the corners, it's
awesome.
still an elephant.
God.
Yep.
Wish that would get good.
But
You think the Ferrari? Maybe?
it looks.
No, Supra.
It's going to be basically a lot of it to do with straight line speed.
Yeah. The Supra's
as
fucking
long as
fast.
as long as it's not horrible, certain things will be able to maintain in the slip a little bit. Like AMG shouldn't be terrible.
Right.
Jag,
Corvette?
the Aston, the Vet. It's all but the
Just trying to
keeping it
pass,
together.
though,
and
once you
handle.
get
Yeah. That's where you
out
get
of the
fucked.
stream,
Yeah.
you're dead.
Like stranger things have happened. Like other cars might be competitive. Like you wouldn't maybe expect it, but with the slipstream, you never know. Keeping the slip, like look at people didn't think the Alpha 155 in the Group 4 was all that good, but yeah, the GTR was out dragging it on one of the races. But if you were in the slipstream, that GTR wasn't going anywhere, and then you took them in the corners. You know what I mean? So slipstream does play a huge thing in races like that, where it's about power, but if you can't get through the corners and I stay with you in your power zones, thanks.
And
see you
tire
later.
wear. You said tire wear's 9.
9.
Yeah, so that's the other thing. So it's a 5.5 or a 6.4 split if you can get the mediums to go 6.
That's going to be tough.
For example, the Supra really,
It is.
really struggles on the front left and the right rear.
Mhm.
Right
Right
rear,
rear being
yeah.
the worst. And
And on the
if you
6th
don't watch
lap,
it, you're not
at
even
the
going
bus
to get.
stop, you're losing it.
Yeah, yeah. If you're lucky
You
by
can't
that,
make
like,
it.
yeah. So it's
I,
if you can tire save, you can get 6, but you really need to tire save.
I had key on him and
Yeah.
Fuso were both trying it. They couldn't. At 6,
Well,
they both fucking spun at the bus stop trying to go
the thing is,
6
like with
laps
guys
on the Supra.
like Key and that, they push harder and they're a lot worse on the tires at times, especially in a car like the Supra where they like I've noticed Key a couple times he doesn't drive it properly at times. He uses the
He
low
does
tires
beat
too
up
much.
tires, yeah.
Like he doesn't pull the torque out of the corner like you're supposed to with the Supra and that, and uses his rear tires more than he should. It might be say quick over a lap for 1 lap time trial driving that way, but with tire wear, you can't drive the Supra like that.
Yeah, he's like your best bet's probably to sit back in second, try to save your tires as
save
best,
tires.
and then on that 6th lap, just go that extra one and push a little bit, and then throw on the fucking the hards.
Drop about 2/10, 3/10 a lap and save an extra lap. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's worth a second more in the end. You know what I mean? So it's worth that kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys.
We're getting close.
We don't have a lot of time left. I think we need to go with probably for us as Americans the biggest news that happened.
Yes.
Shoot.
F1 facing IndyCar driver criticism after Herta denied his super license.
Ooh, they say, buddy, not for you, not today.
Not here. Nope.
No, get
You
the hell
ain't good
out of
enough.
here, bud. We just
And
want
I
your
tend to
cash.
But we don't want the stars and bars on any of our cars.
Right.
Yeah, and it was just good PR. Have your name, or your dad.
Yeah,
and just kind of in the mix thing a little bit.
Yeah, it's some
The biggest thing there is because they look down on Indy,
go on, Mike.
that they don't give them the same points as other race championships FIA approved for like the amount of wins and things like that. Like if he was in a European FIA approved league with 7 wins, he'd be already got a super license. But they get like a third or something. Like they get a lot less points. I don't know what it is, but they get a lot less points and credit towards it.
So, well, what was it? Graham Ray Hall said they want the U.S. company's money, they want the wealth of the U.S. individuals' money, but they don't care about the rest.
Nope. Right. No drivers. So do you think maybe since the Porsche deal went through, and I think you were saying, Mike, possibly Andretti and Porsche teaming up and getting into F1, you think they would bring their American drivers?
Oh, I guarantee they will. And by the time that's all something like that actually kind of goes through,
right.
Herta will be already granted. He'll have the points.
So maybe bring him and
someone else. Yeah, the biggest thing was just trying to get him the points and the license by the end of this year for next season.
Right.
He'll have it if he does the next season of Indy or whatever. He needs, he only needs like 4 or 6 points. He's got 34, 36 points, something like that of the 40 he needed.
32, he needs
32. Yeah.
Okay.
So he's not
because it wouldn't be
like he's that far off.
Yeah, 2026. So he's
exactly. So by then he'll have it, and they'll probably take someone like him who's like huge.
I'd take 2 Americans. Fuck it. Bring 2.
Just whoever the 2 best drivers are.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care if it's a girl, whatever, what country you're from. I just want the 2 best drivers I can get.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
And then just go show those European boys how it's done.
Burn. F1. Dude, that'd be crazy. If Andretti gets
There's a big learning
Porsche,
curve.
that'd be cool.
There's a big learning curve.
Oh yeah, it would take some years. That's for sure.
I think it's going to take a year or 2 to really iron it all out. But I think in the next year or 2, there's going to be a lot of excitement in F1. A lot of mix up with mergers and acquisitions of teams and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Drivers. Like the whole Porsche thing. Porsche is not out of it by a long shot. Audi still wants in the door. Other the companies want other manufacturers supplying engines. Like there's a huge thing that could change the next year or 2, most stuff right now is more going to be speculation than anything, I think.
Yeah, I think so. It's going to be cool. It'll be interesting to see all that change, though, coming and see how well they do.
Yeah,
if they
I mean, that's a
allow it,
global sport.
just think of what the rule changes right now just did this year, and like how changed the competitive nature of all the cars and teams this year.
Mm-hmm.
And then you start allowing other manufacturers and engine suppliers and teams, and like it could get really exciting.
Really good
And
stuff.
if they want, yeah,
that's for sure. Oof, we're getting to that time, boys.
Yes.
Real quick, do you think before 2026 is Hamilton retired?
Yes.
Yes, for sure.
Last year, this year, or no, sorry, next year. Sorry.
Okay, 2023 is his
2023.
I
last
agree,
year.
Mike.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
especially with
agree.
Ricardo going as a reserve driver.
Possibly. It's still not confirmed. It's hinted to.
Ooh,
Not confirmed yet.
Not confirmed. Just rumors. So that'll be interesting. Short podcast today. Sorry for it, boys, but sometimes you got a short one. And make sure to pick it up every Taco Tuesday. We thank everyone for joining us again. Episode 4, The Dumb Guys Do Racing. Any last words, thoughts, anything else, boys?
Subscribe to
Just
the
have a good
PDX
week of sim racing.
Instagram.
Yeah. Ooh,
That
yeah, and
too.
WSR last round. Next
WSR
weekend,
last
season's
round.
wrapping up.
Mike and I will be live.
Sunday.
For the last round.
They will
12
be
o'clock
live.
On the
Any-
YouTubes.
Check out
Any questions or anything for us? You can check us out over on the Instagram there.
Yep.
Was it
PDX
Sean?
team,
What's our
yep.
Instagram there?
PDX_sim_team on the Instagrams. Go there, give us a follow. If you have any questions or any ideas you just want to shoot over to us, do it there. We'll see it the fastest, and we can respond back to you. And then I'm blanking on something. God damn it.
Sponsors.
Sponsors. I'll do those at the beginning. Streaming, YouTubes. Check us out. Instagrams. Go to the PDX _sim_team on YouTube, and there will be a link to all the drivers' YouTube pages and a link to Extreme Sim Racing, the Buzzsprout affiliate link, the PayPal. If you think about donating to the team to help us out, that'd be cool. There's that. So, yeah. Thank you again for listening. That's our show for today, and we will see you a day late next week because our time will renew and we'll have more fresh hours to drop the pod. As the pod gets bigger, we'll get some more hours. But as of right now, it'll just be a day late next week. So look forward to that on a Wednesday. Pizza Wednesday. Let's do Pizza Wednesday and Taco Tuesday. So thanks again, everybody, and we are out.
Bye.
Bye.
Woohoo!
Are we